A very good experience, considering that we have gone to the furthest parts in Zambia. I mean, in terms of playing football, I think football is mostly concentrated on the Copper Belt and Lusaka, but reaching as far as Mansa, Livingstone, Solwezi, going there 3 times, I think it has been a good experience, and an experience, I think, which has made the team to be stronger. Yes, you're right. I could have coached a team. I think even when I was coming to NAPSA Stars, I think the contract at one of the Super League teams was already in their pipeline, or what was needed was just to sign. But immediately NAPSA Stars called, I said to myself, because I know football is about planning, and I wanted to start from the scratch, meaning it takes some time for the players to get the philosophy you want. And I thought, why not try at NAPSA, because it's in Division 1, and if you start it from the scratch and you go with it in the Premier League, I think it will be easy for the philosophy to be attained by the players. So for me, and what I believe is in life is about planning. I know they were friends. Even I remember my kids. Why are you going to coach in Division 1 when you are supposed to sign by a certain team in the Premier League? I said no, you don't know anything, because football is planning. And I started coaching in Division 1. I think we played Barclays when I was at Lusaka Dynamos. We lost to NAPSA in the quarterfinals, but that season we qualified as champions. So I knew it is a tough league, but I knew that we are going to get back. But the most important thing, like I have said, is for the philosophy, I think, which we have imparted in the players. So going into the Super League, I think maybe it will be easy, or I say it will be at least what we want from the season we have had. I think the guys have taken 1 or 2 things. So if we just reinforce, I think we'll be there in the Super League to stay. Planning, I think just after the first round, we knew that we are going to qualify. So bit by bit, we started discussing about the players maybe we may require, or after playing the first round, we knew maybe this player won't make it in the Super League. So it's because the core, I think, we have. So we just need, I think in all the departments, we need to reinforce. It wasn't easy, because I think the first few weeks I came, I think I was just sitting in the stands to see the attitude of the players. So immediately I took charge in training on the pitch. I think we had a tournament in Kabwe which helped us to identify the players who are going to battle it out in the first division, because this is a tough division. You go to far places, the pitches are not sometimes conducive, so it's tough. So I took time to study the players, and there are some big name players, I think, who we released after studying, and we didn't reinforce much, but most of the players, I think, we released them. So I think that was the most important thing. I think it's because we took time, and then we wanted the players who were going to battle it out in the national division, because mostly I think it's not tactics sometimes which win the games in Division 1. It's a tough league, so I think coming to the mental part, what we told them, we just needed players who were going to fight it out. I was just reminded, but having an experience with the Lusaka Dynamos, we came out in the first round against NAPSA in the quarterfinals. Our project for this season was to win the Barclays and qualify to the Premier League, which we have done. So the first training sessions, we talked about winning the Barclays and qualifying to the Super League. So it's not a fluke that we have won the APSA or we have qualified. It's because we planned for this, and I was very happy after just winning it during training. One of the players said, "Coach, we have won this Barclays. It's because during your start, you said that this season we must win the APSA and qualify to the Super League." So it means a lot for the team. It means a lot to the players. So I think it's stuck in their heads that we need to win this. But it wasn't easy. We are playing a Green Buffalo side who were at one point the log leaders in the Premier League. We played Nkana, which is one of the biggest teams in the land with a huge fan base, and especially more when they are playing in Lusaka. We played them in the semi-finals. Playing Red Arrows are the team of the moment. They have been playing good football, winning games. They have only lost 5. Losing the final to us makes the team has lost only. They have only lost 4 times, and losing the APSA, which makes it 5. Meaning it wasn't easy because they have been the best team. I've been watching them, but it has been a good journey, and it has taught a lot of players, because more especially the Nkana and Red Arrows game, I think we went in training more of tactics than just playing that we should play our own way. But those 2 games, I think it's tactics which won us the APSA Cup. And I'm happy that the players, when we sat down, because we had to ask them what has won us the cup, and they were giving the feedback that it's because we planned well. And for me, that's the start of next season. The players, they know that if you plan and you stick to what you have done in training, it's easy to win. Of course, it's tough, but sometimes it will be easier to get what you want. And the journey in the APSA, I think it has been quite a happy journey, and I hope this is the start of good things for NAPSA Stars and also for the players. You know, when you get something like this, you shouldn't sit back and celebrate always. Like, we shouldn't dwell on winning the APSA Cup. Start looking forward to the new season. Obviously, the feeling is awesome, but I think in football, for me, I take it as we are just starting. The players are just starting. For us, with the other coaches, I think we are still, in terms of coaching, we are still new in the business. There is more to learn, and this should just encourage us to do more. That's the take for me. It feels very nice, and it makes you want more. So for us, it's just a start, and we have to work hard and achieve more things like this. Yeah, I think in this industry, I think you can work with anyone, be it old, be it young. Sometimes I think there are times you want to talk to coaches like George Rwandamina, Wetson Nyerenda, and we do talk a lot. It's because I know in coaching it takes time to master the trade, but I believe you have to keep on learning every day. So having a young bench, I think it's good because we are open to each other. We talk about things. So, and just the friendship from the time we are playing in 2012 when we won it as players, I think it's something which has made us even to realize this dream of winning the APSA. A very successful season, and I think congratulations should go to the boys because they have worked really hard in difficult circumstances. But I think to qualify back to the Super League and to win the APSA when no one gave us chance, but we kept on believing